Good morning. Welcome to Old Vine Zen. I'm a little late. It's like 5:30. I slept in. I was kind of tired from yesterday. I did a lot of exercise. So this morning, I'm sitting in my meditation room for a change because it's kind of cold and I'm just kind of lazy and I have a candle. I have my coffee. So I hope you're in a comfortable place. I wanted to share with you today a concept about meditation that you might find interesting and maybe beneficial. It's a very foundational concept of meditation. It's the space in between things. So if you were to look at a written page, you would see that there's space between the words and the letters and the sentences, and that's what gives it meaning. Because if everything all ran together, it would just be a jumble of letters. There wouldn't be any space between anything. We couldn't make sense of it. There's a space between everything. There's a space between one argument and the next argument. There's a space between the breath. When you breathe in and breathe out, there's a little space there before the next breath starts. So these spaces allow things to end and other things to begin. The spaces also offer us an understanding. We're able to make sense of things. There's a space between the mind and the heart, and that space connects the mind and the heart, just like the spaces between anything connects things together. The thing that meditation offers us is the ability to rest between the space so that we can find some peace, tranquility before the next thing begins, so that we can look with wisdom and understanding of things. So a lot of times we live up here in the mind constantly, or we live down here in the heart with the emotions, and we're very reactive. When we meditate, we bring ourselves between those two things, the mind and the heart. They connect each other, and we're able to rest, to calm ourselves, so that we can start to understand, why am I feeling this way? Why am I reacting this way? Or why am I thinking this way? What kind of thoughts, are they really real, or are they illusions? These resting places are always there for us to use. They're little gaps in between. And not only do we receive peace and tranquility, but we can figure things out. We can understand things with clarity because we're in between things. We're not caught up at the moment. So meditation is the practice of finding those little gaps between things and resting and making sense. And if there's questions that you have, the answers lie in those little gaps of peacefulness. And I want to share with you something from a very wise spiritual teacher, and he talks about these gaps. He says, "These days I allow myself to slip into the gaps. The gaps are not our enemy, they're transitions, the in-between places in life where I find peace and tranquility and refreshment of pure awareness and understanding." And this is what, and we have to practice to find those gaps. They're there everywhere, all the time, and we can slip into them. When we find ourselves getting caught where we want to just strangle somebody or go crazy over something, we can find that gap and calm ourselves and start to understand what's going on in me. Why is that happening? Or if we find our minds going off on some tangent of, rumination over and over, we can find that gap and just rest and clear our mind. But we have to travel there. We have to practice because we don't know where the gaps are if we haven't practiced. But they're everywhere. You can take advantage of them all the time. So let's do that now. Let's enter a little gap of relaxation and maybe awareness and understanding. So get comfortable, relax your shoulders, close your eyes. I'm so glad you're here with me to practice. There is a power of doing it with other people that you don't always find when you're alone. So I appreciate you being here with your eyes closed and your head kind of dropping. You take a breath and you find a little relaxation by relaxing the shoulders and the arms and the hands. And you let the legs get heavy, the thighs and the calves and the feet and the toes soften. And you feel the breath as you breathe in and breathe out. You let the face become soft, the jaw, the mouth, relaxing the tongue, and the cheeks, and even the little muscles around the eyes, and smoothing the forehead of lines of worry or anxiousness or frustration. For we will slowly and patiently let the body soften and feel the heart perhaps, and feel the breath as you breathe in and breathe out. And the mind begins to slow down. And one thought may come in and then go out. And you may find a little gap in between one thought and another. And that is where we will slip into that beautiful space that offers us a sense of peace. This person that we are has a body and a heart and a mind. This person worries and gets frightened. This person is trying their best to navigate life. This person is a fellow human being who is sitting quietly and calmly, feeling the breath, finding the space between now and the next thing, and just floating. Just relaxing. Between one thing and another. Between one breath and the next breath. And we allow ourselves to feel the sense of well-being and to let that arise within us. May this person have the strength and support to face the difficulties in life as they arrive. May this person find the space in between and rest. May this person be free from suffering and its causes. May this person be peaceful and happy. And above all, may this person be loved and cared for. This beautiful space in between, may it comfort us. May we go there often. And may we leave this space of comfort with a sense of well-being, a sense of strength and understanding and calmness to receive the next moment as it arrives. And very slowly now, as we draw our meditation to a close, as we come back to this moment and the next, as we lift our head and slowly open our eyes and greet a new day. Let's visit those little gaps, those little spaces in between things. In between all the things we have to do, the coming and the going and the appointments and the arguments and the talking and the thinking, practice visiting those spaces in between where you can learn so much. It's all there, it's always there. You just have to find the way there. And that's what meditation is, a practice of finding the way to those spaces. So thank you for joining me today on this beautiful Sunday. And I hope you have a wonderful week. I look forward to bringing you something new next week. There's so much I could talk to you forever and ever about meditation and all of its benefits. And it's so much more than just relaxation, even though that is one of the benefits. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Take care of yourself. Be kind. Be nice, as you can. And I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.